In a dramatic turn of events, Floyd Mayweather Jr. found himself in a precarious situation following a court ruling regarding his alleged involvement in a $402 million scam. After being charged and facing a hefty fine alongside a prison sentence, the boxing legend collapsed in court, overwhelmed by the gravity of his circumstances. On that fateful day, Mayweather was sentenced to 2 years in prison, with a significant fine imposed for his involvement in fraudulent transactions. The court acknowledged the extensive community service work he had undertaken, including 20 hours with Habitat for Humanity and additional hours with various organizations. However, it was not enough to stave off the dire consequences of his actions. The judge declared, "I will give him credit for time served." But the reality of his situation was unmistakably bleak. As the news broke, Mayweather's supporters and friends were left in shock. Witnesses described his emotional collapse in court, where he cried out for help, a stark contrast to his usual confident demeanor. This incident served as a poignant reminder of the potential fallout from financial mismanagement and legal troubles, even for someone of his stature. Prior to the court date, Mayweather had been actively seeking to resolve his financial woes. Reports indicated he had attempted to negotiate an out-of-court settlement, expending considerable resources in the hope of avoiding the ultimate penalty. Part of his strategy involved selling one of his lavish mansions, a property he boasted about on social media, showcasing his extravagant lifestyle. In a bid to settle his debts, Mayweather sold his Miami Beach estate for a staggering $22 million, having purchased it just 2 years earlier for $18 million. This sale marked the beginning of a series of financial maneuvers aimed at alleviating his mounting legal troubles. Additionally, he listed his Beverly Hills home for $48 million, hoping to attract a buyer willing to pay a premium for the luxurious property. Mayweather's Beverly Hills mansion, which he acquired for $25.5 million, is a stunning example of opulence, featuring amenities like a cocktail bar, a movie theater, and a sprawling outdoor pool area. However, the transaction records raised eyebrows, suggesting that some funds linked to the property were obtained through questionable means. Despite his lavish lifestyle, the court's ruling placed a significant spotlight on the disparity between Mayweather's public persona and his financial reality. Jeff Mayweather, Floyd's uncle, publicly stated that his nephew's claims of immense wealth were inflated. "Floyd isn't worth any close to that," he lamented, pointing to the debts that overshadowed his assets. In the wake of the court's decision, Mayweather's financial strategies became increasingly scrutinized. He has been reported to engage in various ventures to pay off his fines, including selling memorabilia and hosting high-priced events. Recently, he held a private training session in New York City, charging participants over $20,000 for a chance to train with him. This push for revenue also included a controversial partnership with a cryptocurrency project, where Mayweather aimed to entice fans with giveaways and exclusive experiences. He promoted signed boxing gloves and a chance to win a rare championship belt, leveraging his fame to attract financial support from his followers. Yet, this approach has drawn criticism, with many questioning the legitimacy of his financial dealings and whether they were merely a facade to mask deeper issues. Exaggerated claims about his real estate investments further compounded the skepticism surrounding his financial situation. Mayweather had touted the purchase of 62 apartment buildings in New York City, but reports indicated that these claims might not reflect the actual ownership status. As the boxing community watches closely, the implications of Mayweather's legal troubles extend beyond his personal life. The fallout could impact his promotional company, which has reportedly seen a decline in operations due to financial mismanagement. Several trainers and staff members have left due to unpaid wages, reflecting the turmoil within Mayweather Promotions. In addition to his legal battles, rumors have circulated regarding Mayweather's alleged detainment in Dubai over unpaid debts. Reports emerged suggesting that he was being held until he settled outstanding financial obligations, throwing his future into uncertainty. Gervonta Davis, a former protege, publicly challenged Mayweather to prove his freedom, further igniting speculation about the validity of the claims. As the dust settled from the courtroom drama, one thing remains clear. Floyd Mayweather's legacy as a boxing champion is now entangled with a narrative of financial struggles and legal challenges. While he has amassed significant wealth throughout his career, The recent revelations indicate that maintaining that wealth has proven to be a formidable challenge. Moving forward, the next steps in Mayweather's legal journey will be critical. With a court date set for November 15th, the outcome could determine not only his financial future but also the trajectory of his once stellar reputation in the boxing world. As fans and critics alike await further developments, the story of Floyd Mayweather serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of excess, mismanagement,